Hello everyone and welcome to OCP Gaming. My name is Jeremy Nichols and of course I'm your host. And today we have episode 6 of Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, the finale, the grand finale. We'll be finishing up the game today. We still have a full slate of guys here. So we just gotta go get the Thunder Spell. And then we're going to... Oh, that was nice. Then we're going to head back and get all the extra guys we can. And head to the Great Palace. So, a little bit of a setup. Not a whole lot. Just a little bit. I think we've had, what, 2 game overs so far? Which isn't bad. I never said I was going to beat the game without dying. That was, or game over, so. But, hopefully, if you've never played through this before, or it's been a while, you see that it's not nearly as hard as people remember it being. Obviously, it's challenging. It is a Zelda game, I mean. Ooh, I almost had him. Oh, look at that. Alright. So, I mean, obviously, you're going to run into a challenge, but it's not anything as nearly as bad as people like to make it out to be. I've seen people, like, Watch Mojo put it at the top of their list of the hardest games ever, and it's just like, no, it's not. It has a very manageable difficulty to it. Now, your first time playing, yeah, it's going to be very difficult, right? But that's almost your first time playing any Zelda game is going to be difficult, no matter what system you're playing. I'm so used to walking to the left here. I didn't want to take another game over. And we could just walk back, you know? That is one thing. I kind of wish they had some type of fast travel in this game like they did with the first game and they do with every other subsequent Zelda game. I understand why they didn't, because you need the random encounters. Well, let me rephrase that. You don't necessarily need the random encounters, but they help when you are leveling up, right? So the more bad guys you face, the better it is. It's just, you know, it's like I just need to go to here and here, right? Especially if I've already been there. You know, why shouldn't I be able to just fast travel? There we go. Really, it's not that bad of a walk to get the 3 dolls. I mean, I'd be kind of freaked out if I found a doll of myself. That'd be a little weird. Thought we were gonna make it. Oh, it's here somewhere. There it is. It took me a second. Obviously, what we don't want is we don't want to die on our way to the Great Palace. Although, my idea behind getting the extra guys is to make sure that when I get to the Great Palace, I at least have 3 guys, right? I want to go in as armed as I can. And And then if I can get to Thunderbird with like 2 guys, because I believe there's an extra. Is there an extra guy in the Great Palace? I think maybe. I want to say there is. I could be thinking of Palace 6 though. Oh, it's on that side. Alright, we have our 3 extra guys. We need to pull up on magic. Or, I'm sorry, life. And then head down. Start our trek. It's all about prep work. All about prep work. They never really say what this lady does. Like when you go in, you know, what does she actually do? So there's always the jokes, right? Look, that was a clean section. Holy shit. I didn't even mean to do that, but it worked out quite well. Chill. Oh. I was hoping to get through here without getting hit, but almost worked. Ooh. See, this ain't that hard. Look at that. Only got hit once. Oh, got me a second time. Alright. So, right here, I'm just gonna step back into the path, reset those guys. Because I don't want to encounter any guys in the graveyard. That's the last thing I want. There we go. Oh, Spuds McKenzie. I don't normally... Ooh, I hate those guys. I wouldn't normally stay and fight, but I want to make sure that I, you know, have the safest possible jumps. And I'm going to go ahead and use the jump spell just to ensure that I can clear these gaps. And I'm actually going to have my fairy spell ready in case I start to fall. I can try and catch myself. Okay, that was good. That was good. Okay. This is where you gotta exercise extreme care and caution. Don't be afraid to take your time, you know? It's not a race. It's not a race. Huh, there we go. Use another jump spell. Got plenty. At least we don't have to worry about leveling up. But can you imagine dealing with this not being leveled up? Like, I know speed... No! Oh! I know speedrunners do it, but it's like, ugh, I can't imagine doing this without high levels. Alright. Let's be more careful here. There we go. That was my own stupid fault. I blame myself for that one. you can still level up. And I mean, what I mean by that is that it won't give you any more levels necessarily, but as far as I'm aware, if you were to level up again, it would, like, let's say it's supposed to be magic, it would refill your magic. It would be like if you leveled up, only there's, you know, there's no other level to get. There we go. Ooh. I hate those guys. There's one more set of bad guys that we haven't seen yet. They're essentially like, they're mini Thunderbirds, I guess. And they're all over the Great Palace. But there's the blue one is a bastard. Like, it runs, it jumps, it throws swords, it's a total badass. And I mean, it will follow you to the ends of the earth to get you. I don't even try to fight them. Like, I won't even try to fight them. So here we are, Great Palace. And it is time to get it on. See what we can do here. Actually, give me 1 second here, guys. Alright, I made myself a map, because, I mean, I've beaten this before, but I wanted to make sure I didn't go the wrong direction. And it's a little bit of a maze, but it's not too terrible. Oh, crap. There we go. I think I can, yeah. There's some false floors here and there. And you notice the slimes are a little tougher. Because obviously. And we're going to go this way. Everything's gold. Because it's a Great Palace. Gold. There we go. Even these guys are gold. I will say this, if you haven't maxed out your levels, boy, this would be the place to do it right here. Because the majority of the enemies in this one are they give you a lot of experience points. See, this guy is a dick, but then the blue one is even tougher. And since we don't need experience, it's not even worth fighting them. Like, don't even waste. Oh, and there is false wall here. I don't think. Sometimes you get magic containers out of those, but we don't really need it. We can always take a death if we need to. We're gonna go this way. Yeah. Whew. I'll say that shield didn't do me much good, did it? You know what? Ah, shit. I was hoping there'd be a magic jar. That's okay, though. We still got, what, 4 guys? That's okay. Doing alright. Doing alright. If I remember correctly, this is where... Yeah, him. Look at this guy. Unlike the red one, he's faster, he jumps higher. Relentless. See that shit? Ugh. God, that guy sucks. Hate that guy. And then here's another brand new bad guy that you only see in this palace, like the Thunderbirds. He's essentially like a giant version of the skulls that we've been dealing with through every... Oh, come on. Say, Jesus, man. Alright, we'll use another life. There we go. Outrun him. Oh, look at that. Whew. I mean, we've already got a tough enough time with the final boss. Isn't there... You think we should try for that? Probably could have saved that bit of magic, huh? That's fine. We still got 3 guys. That's fine. It's fine. There we go. Cool. This, I think, would be the only spot where people might become confused, is dropping through there. Oh, look at that giant slime. But I think that would be the only spot that would really throw people off. Because you get to all these blocks and you're like, what? We're gonna have to take a death because we don't have enough magic to kill the Thunderbird. We gotta have 64 to do Thunder, so we're gonna have to take a death here. But here's Thunderbird. And you can't hurt him because he's red. And no matter how high your magic is, it always takes 64. It essentially eats up almost all of your magic, and you don't cast it until he's on the screen. Makes his head. And then we'll do shield just for safety. You gotta hit him in the head. And I always do jump. You don't have to, but I just like having a little more leeway. Once we get him to the halfway point, he's gonna... Yeah, see, he spits out even more. But it's no reason to get worried. There we go. He's gone. Now it's on to Shadow Link. But you don't want to die because you have to reface Thunderbird. So you can't take a death and then come in and face Shadow Link with refilled life and magic. That's how they get you. Here we go. And yes, we are going to cheese him and go to the corner. I am going to cast shield just for safety. I have seen it done without, you know, coming out of the corner, but I don't feel like dealing with all that. So this is what I do. There we go. That's it. Zelda 2 The Adventure. He couldn't even walk over. He slid over. Zelda 2 The Adventure of Link. Done. And only 2 game overs. See? It's not impossible. I did it. Guys, make sure you check out OCPGAMING.podbean.com for our OCP Gaming podcast. And Dubby Energy. Use the code OCPGAMING to take 10% off your next order. I use it every day. I would never tell you to buy something that I don't personally use. It's delicious. Links are in the description below. You saved Hyrule and are a real hero. No. Ooh, curtain closes. Definitely a better ending than Zelda 1. There is a new game plus where you start off with, I believe you start off with all the magic. It's either you start off with the magic or you start off with the items. It's one of the two. I think it's the magic. I don't think it would be the item. No, maybe it's the items. You started with one of them. But yeah, that's it. That's all I've got for you guys. It's Zelda 2. See, it's not as hard as I say it is it? Alright. I guess we'll do Link's Awakening or Link to the Past. We're going to do both. I just don't know which one we're going to do next. I haven't decided. Probably Link to the Past. That's it. That's all I got for you guys. And until next time, farewell.